What's good, y'all? T in this thing. Today we're gonna recreate some pictures. Let's get it. Alright, so I don't know if you guys have an Instagram. If you do, you should go ahead and follow me. But also, I don't know if you know, well, assuming you know Adobe Cloud, but they have like a whole bunch of different like pictures on there, Photoshop and all that. So today we're gonna try to recreate one of the pictures that they have on their Instagram and see if I can do it, you know, in Photoshop with my own hand. And then obviously, you know, I just love Google. So we're gonna go ahead and just try to recreate a picture. All right, so the picture that we're recreating right here is like a hand reaching out of, I guess, the ocean through a cloud, and it's like going to the sky. So we're gonna have to take some pictures of my hand, basically, I guess, kind of like this, yeah, so to speak, and then get to Photoshopping. So let's go ahead and take the picture. This is like just a blank wall. I moved the light a little bit closer and the camera a little bit closer, but I need to do like one of these, but maybe like away from the wall, so maybe like this, no, like this. Should I come lower? And I'm not worried about obviously this stuff because I mean, we're just gonna be Photoshopping that out. So I think this is good because I just need like this part. So I need to make sure I'm not blocking off my fingers, my hands, or like my elbow. So I want like this so I have room to work with. So let's take the picture now. All right, so we took a couple pictures. It should be fine. I did some a little bit farther, some close, but I think I have the one I'm gonna use in mind. Let's create new, obviously. I hope this works out. I'm just gonna do like 1080 by 1080, just kind of like a one-to-one situation. You know what? I just realized I need to get the pictures off of my SD card. So just 1 second, please. All right, I'm back. All right, so I'm just gonna, well, let's see. What does this look like? So it's just kind of like whatever. We can kind of do what we want with this part. So I'm just gonna bring some contrast, lower the highlights a little bit. I guess brighten the, just a tad. I'm gonna actually bring the blacks up a little bit. And texture, I'm gonna bring that down. I'm gonna kind of actually brush my hand a little bit, because it's just a little bit light. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, cool. And also last time, like my hair was kind of like, I guess, brushing against this microphone, so I'm trying to like, you know, keep it out the way. I got the hang time. All right, next step. Let's go ahead and, so I'm gonna go ahead and mask my hand out, except I like using the quick selection tool. Yeah, it just makes things easier for the most part, because I don't really wanna take all that time. Like even if, you know, you get a little bit in between your fingers and stuff, you can still just get rid of it. So I'm doing all the parts. I'm doing all of the parts that I want first and then go back and kind of get rid. I'm not too much concerned about this part because it's gonna cut off like right here anyway. Now onto the parts that we don't want to get rid of, well, that we want to get rid of. See, this is when, you know, the pen tool would be good, but we're doing it the quick selection way this time. Maybe next time we won't, but this time we are. All right, I think that's pretty good. So I'm gonna do select and mask. Yeah, it's a little jagged right here. So I just have the refine edge brush tool. I'm just kind of going over the parts around my fingers. Now this part, I will say, you kind of have to be careful with it though, because if you go too overboard, it'll start to make your picture look kind of just wonky. Like it will just kind of look like you're like, you know, just like kind of like a color paint kind of sort of thing. Just forget it. I just can't explain stuff. All right, that's good for the most part. I'm gonna add a little bit of a feather, like very slight. And then, okay, let's see what this is looking like. And then add layer mask. Let's see the damage. Okay, all right, it's not too bad. It's like, hey, how are you? Okay, so now we need to find a cloud. Well, actually, I'm going to start with the ocean. So let's see, ocean. Should I change it up a little bit, like it's kind of rough waters, or should I like stick to it? What do you guys think? Should I stick to it this time and then next time do something else? Okay, how about I do a little bit of both? Cause like this picture here, it's like rough waters, but not so rough. So it like, you know, it matches, but it doesn't match. You get what I'm saying? So it's like different. We're adding like our own little, I'm doing it anyway. And then since we're at it, we might as well find a cloud. We need a cloud that's like, you know, just real cloudy, like you know, the lumps, the lovely lady lumps of the cloud. Let's see, do I want this one or that one? I want to go with this one actually. So we're gonna save this one, obviously it's cloud, and that's it. All right, so let's see if we can do this. I believe in it, okay? Okay, so first and foremost, this needs to be on the bottom, the ocean, because that's kind of like the main piece. Let me zoom out a little bit. That's kind of like the main piece. And then the cloud. Okay, so let me get rid of this. I don't want it. The cloud is, okay. We'll worry about it when we get there. Okay, so this needs to be under. Let's lower, resize this. And then I think I should have took a picture of my hand straight up now that, you know, trial and error. Yeah, this just isn't working out. It's like a little baby hand with a little baby ocean. I mean, a little baby cloud with just like a big mama ocean. It's no. So I think I see the issue. I went overboard with this ocean, I feel like. Maybe we can just kind of like resize it though. How about that? Do you guys feel what I'm saying? Like my hand, I don't know, do I need to stretch it? I think I took the picture too close actually. Yeah, and then like when I scoot it back, obviously it's gonna be in the middle of the freaking ocean. But then if I stretch it like this, it's not, whose hand is that big? I'm sure somebody, but you know, not mine. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We just have to work with what we have, right? So we got this cloud, got this hand. Obviously at this point we're gonna have to see, but I don't want no baby cloud. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're going to resize this one more time here. All right, y'all, so this is my finished picture of the recreation of the Adobe cloud picture. And I mean, it's not horrible, but obviously it has some differences. The ocean is different, the ripples of the reflection is different. Obviously the colors, the cloud, the hand, everything is just kind of different, but you can tell where I was going with it. Now I think next time what I would do is take a farther back, like a wider shot of my hand, instead of just kind of being close. I thought it would be like a quick 1-2, like, you know, yeah, I just gotta mask it out, but no. So distance definitely does help in this situation, because if you notice in this picture, you have more of the skin showing coming out of the waters, and then just like a little bit of the hand. And then obviously for me, yeah, it's similar, but it's you know, I wanted a more lumptious cloud, but I got a baby cloud, and a huge ocean, and the hand is just, yeah. So yeah, I mean, but for the first time of the recreation, it's pretty good. I'm glad I did something a little bit simple, because it's not as easy as what I thought. But we definitely will be doing more of these, or if you don't want them, let me know. I'll just do them on my own free time. But all right, y'all, don't forget to do all the things, the liking, the subscribing, the commenting. All right, y'all, I'm out.